Welcome, everyone. Today, we're diving into the exciting world of firewall downgrading. Because sometimes newer isn't always better. We'll break down the process step by step, so you can downgrade like a pro while avoiding the usual headaches. By the end, you'll be armed with the knowledge to make smart choices and execute a smooth downgrade without unwanted surprises. Stick with me, and let's get started. I'm Emma Grace, an IAM expert with 10+ years of hands-on experience designing and deploying identity solutions that scale. I specialize in helping organizations implement secure, user-friendly access controls that reduce risk, meet compliance, and support growth without adding complexity. All right, before we start pressing buttons, let's talk about the what and why of firewall downgrading. Sometimes, the latest version just doesn't play nice with your setup, or an older version was simply more stable. But beware, downgrading isn't just a click-and-pray process. There are risks. Don't worry, though. I'll walk you through the important points so that by the end, you'll be making informed decisions and not just rolling the dice. So, why downgrade? Good question. Sometimes, newer versions introduce bugs or remove features you actually need. Maybe the latest update just doesn't vibe with your current infrastructure. Whatever the case, downgrading could be the key to restoring stability. But remember, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. I'll show you how to weigh the pros and cons so you can decide if this is really the right move for your setup. Before jumping into a downgrade, let's take a deep breath and think. Will this affect security? Will you lose features you rely on? Is rolling back going to be a nightmare? And most importantly, how long will your network be down while this happens? No one wants frantic calls about broken connections, so planning ahead is key. Let's break it all down so you can downgrade with confidence. All right, first things first. Rebooting the firewall. Why? Because even the best firewalls need a fresh start. A reboot ensures all updates take effect, and the system isn't holding onto any lingering issues. Just like we need coffee in the morning, your firewall needs a reboot. Afterward, confirm it boots up properly, and check if all services are running smoothly. Trust me, skipping this step is like skipping breakfast. You'll regret it later. Auto-commit. Sounds like the firewall is taking care of things on its own, right? Well, kind of. But it's our job to ensure those changes actually stuck. Scan the logs for any sneaky errors. Verify the configuration integrity, and make sure nothing was lost in the process. If auto-commit failed, fix it ASAP. Because I thought it was saved is not the excuse you want to use when things go haywire. Backups are like insurance. You hope you never need them, but when you do, they better work flawlessly. Locate the latest backup file, check if it's intact, and restore the configuration with care. One wrong move, and you might end up restoring chaos instead of stability. Once done, confirm the system is behaving itself before moving on. A well-restored backup is like finding an old favorite sweater. It just fits. Downgrading software isn't just clicking a button and walking away. It's making sure your system didn't throw a tantrum. Run diagnostic checks to see if everything is functioning well. Look at resource allocation. The last thing you want is a firewall struggling to breathe. Keep an eye out for sluggish performance, and if anything looks off, fix it fast. Think of it like taking care of a pet. It needs attention after a change. Please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel.